A dream home disaster after investing their life savings into a home remodel. A Metro couple claims their contractor stole it all.
He just ripped us off. He didn't intend on finishing. I'm sure he didn't intend on finishing the project.
41 Action News investigator Andy Alcock went to get answers and shows us what you can do to prevent getting ripped off.
Pam and John Frazier were referred to a contractor to add on to their home and build a new carport. That referral turned out to be very costly to them and a subcontractor. Over the past several years, getting around has become more difficult for Pam Frazier. With Pam's health deteriorating, Pam and her husband John decided to add on to their home to make it more accessible.
We like it so well here. We've got a lot of acreage. We've lived here 37 years.
In December 2014, contractor Bobby Cox gave the Fraziers a quote of roughly $100,000. He told them the new addition would take about 3 months. In November, 11 months later, here's what the job site looked like.
He acted like it was normal.
The Fraziers had already paid $85,000. They decided to stop making payments until they knew how the money was being spent.
We kind of had a feeling then that there was going to be a problem.
Cox walked off the job. The Fraziers say he never put in a full day and left the work far from finished. He also left them without a working kitchen for over a year.
What percentage of the work do you think he completed?
Oh, I'd say money-wise and everything, I'd say maybe 20%. 25% maybe.
Patrick Shaver did the roof work for the Fraziers addition as a subcontractor for Cox. Court records show he was able to get a $5,000 judgment against Cox because he was never paid for his work. Shaver says in 18 years in the business, it's the first time a contractor has failed to pay him.
Rip me off, rip the Fraziers off, clearly.
We expect businesses to respond to consumers that air their grievances, to resolve them properly or at least address them.
But Cox never responded to the Better Business Bureau after the Fraziers filed a complaint. As a result, the rating for his company, American Construction, dropped from an A to a C+.
Whenever we don't get any response from a company, something's usually wrong. We don't always know what it is. Sometimes we find out later.
Multiple attempts by the BBB, Shaver, and the Fraziers to reach Cox have been unsuccessful. The 41 Action News investigators also tried. We even went to his Parkville home, ironically located on Crooked Road, but never reached him.
He just ripped us off. He didn't intend on finishing. I'm sure he didn't intend on finishing the project.
The Fraziers hired another contractor to complete the work. Instead of costing $100,000, it's going to cost them $185,000. Their entire life savings are gone, and the Fraziers had to get a home equity loan to complete the work Cox left unfinished. I'm investigator Andy Alcock, 41 Action News.
And the BBB says that the Fraziers did most things right, but they say they shouldn't have paid 85% of a quoted price for unfinished work. Common practice is to pay half of the money up front.